Well, hello there everybody, and welcome to yet another video, and welcome to yet another review video. Today we're going to look at some action figures that have been out for quite some time now. Well, they actually came out last year. Specifically, this is a review of The Ghost of Christmas Past. Yeah, a month and a week after Christmas, but what the hell, never mind. But I would like to once again say a few words about my favorite toy making company and the many ways in which they are very, very special and unique at the toy market right now. So I have spoken about them multiple times and said that not only are they the prime and the best manufacturer of fantasy genre action figures on the market right now with their Mythic Legions line, but also about 3 times a year they release figures from the so-called Figura Obscura line, which are action figures based on mythology, folklore, legends, but also literature, literary characters. And so, for example, some of my favorite Figura Obscura action figures are The Mask of the Red Death by Edgar Allan Poe, Frankenstein's Creature, Mary Shelley, The Ghost of Jacob Marley by Charles Dickens. And each and every single time they do one of these literary characters, they try to stick as much as possible to the description in the actual book. So they are, for example, when they did Frankenstein's Creature, they didn't try to get close to Boris Karloff, the Universal Monsters, or any other adaptation. They stuck close to the way Mary Shelley described the creature in the book, and they just produced a figure of it. I might make a review about that as well. Not only that, they also, and I just needed to show this off, they do things from like various legends and myths all around the world. This is Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. It's actually their retailer version, because they always produce a figure and they offer it at a limited quantity for a limited amount of time on their website, and then after some time they produce a and then now she fell. They produce a version that it differs slightly, usually as far as paint job goes, and it is available at retailers, and so that's their retailer version. So this Monkey King, actually, I like him better than the original version that came out. The colors are much brighter, all the gold and the yellow. But today I would like to focus on The Ghost of Christmas Past, and I'm going to tell you why. Look at that. So if you've read the novel by Charles Dickens, you know that, A Christmas Carol, obviously, you know that he described the character as looking the way that the appearance of the character really shifts and changes all the time. And so that is why in each and every single adaptation, it was described a little bit differently. Of that character. It was, I think, even specifically stated that you couldn't even tell whether it was a male or a female, and so the space for artistic interpretation there and for creative freedom is really, really wide. And what they decided to do is make it a female character, which for customizers, I always say the 4 Horsemen toy design are company that make figures that can be easily popped apart and then combined in various ways and customized. A lot of customizers enjoy their products, and so this figure comes with a brand new body underneath all this cloth material, and so you can just basically take this figure and make it into a plethora of female characters, all you like. These 4 arms, well, if you don't like 4 arms, I'm going to start popping it apart a little bit. So you just remove the head. Don't worry, it's very easily swappable, but you have to be careful. Ideally, when you get these figures like new, warm them up. So this is the head sculpt. Look at that head sculpt. It's beautiful and glorious. Look at all that helmet, not helmet, but the crown. It's a very good looking head sculpt there. And if you are not a fan of those 4 arms, you can just easily, this is the back, so this is an adapter, and you can just easily pop these extra arms off. You have to be careful at all times, of course. And they fell, of course, everything falls down, gravity. So these are the extra arms, and you have got an ordinary female body with 2 arms. Now, just this, if you get a head sculpt with a blonde female, there you go, Galadriel, right? And the 4 Horsemen toy design are going to come up with an extra head pack for their Cosmic Legions line, which are compatible with these figures. And one of those head sculpts is a blonde lady. And so you just pop that head on, and you've got an elven lady, Galadriel, whoever you want, like a fairy from a fantasy story. But also, and now it gets, that's where the fun begins. This is the box. I have to give a huge shout out to Mr. Nate Barch, who paints all those pictures on their boxes, and also worked for Mattel a lot. And if you are a collector of the Masters of the Universe Classics line, he made a lot of pictures for their packaging, so you might be an owner of his art at home. And those Figura Obscura figures always come in these beautiful boxes, which are collectibles on their own. And they have got this backdrop, which is connected with magnets, and it's always beautiful artwork on the inside. There are a lot of nods to 4 Horsemen toy design team members and employees and friends. If you are a member of the Mythic Legions group on Facebook, you will recognize a lot of these people. I just need to say that the community of Mythic Legions collectors on Facebook is one of the best and most positive and wholesome communities ever I have ever encountered. And also the owners and the employees of that company is just, man, they have got such great relationships with their fans. And then you've got this window box, which then you open it. I opened it from the bottom here, which of course then comes out. There's a little shell. We all know this, action figure collectors. And there are some accessories, but it's usually that they come with like a lot of head sculpts. So this one came with like 3 head sculpts plus 3 different hair. I used the black hair, which is basically this kind of hair, only black, for my Hell custom, a modernized Mythic Legions style Norse mythology Hell character. I'll put a picture right here so you can see what I did with it. And what is awesome is that you don't even have to buy any extra heads to make a different character other than the Ghost of Christmas Past. You just take this special head that they came up with. Look at this beauty. And if you are a fan of old European folk tales, you just pop this on carefully. Is it on? Yeah. And you've got basically Banshee. Or a very nice representation of Banshee. So you don't have to have your Christmas figure decorations all around the year. You just swap the head that already comes with the figure. And if you are a fan of myths and legends and folklore, European ones, such as I am, you're good to go. And of course the articulation is your like basic action figure articulation. I'm not much of an action figure reviewer, you know, so it's like, you know, joints and it moves here and there and here and there and like legs, Hello there, la 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 la, bum bum bum. Right, so these are fantastic. Like these are awesome, right? I mean, whether you are a fan of myths, legends, literature, folklore, you will love their Figura Obscura lines. Make them kiss. Right, so let me know in the comments down below. This Monkey King, man, I'm gonna tell you, like, I think that this Monkey King is like my favorite figure of 2024. Stand you. Alright. Just look at that. Look at that bugger. I think I'm going to make a special video about him. He's awesome. Right, so let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you a collector? Do you like legends? What do you think about the 4 Horsemen toy design? And that'll be all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm out of here.